The story of Puerto Rico is a compelling narrative of indigenous heritage, colonial encounters, and a complex relationship with the United States that continues to shape its identity today. Before the arrival of Europeans, the island, known to its native inhabitants as Borican, thrived under the Taino people. These skilled agriculturalists cultivated the land, establishing a sophisticated society with distinct social structures and a rich cultural heritage. Their way of life, however, was irrevocably altered with the arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1493. Columbus's arrival marked the beginning of Spanish colonization, a period that would profoundly impact the island for centuries. The Taino population, tragically unprepared for the diseases brought by the Europeans and subjected to forced labor and conflict, faced a devastating decline. To fuel the burgeoning sugar industry, the Spanish introduced African slavery, adding another layer of complexity to the island's social fabric. Puerto Rico's strategic importance within the Spanish Empire grew, serving as a vital military outpost and a crucial link in transatlantic trade routes. While the island's economy, driven by sugar, coffee, and tobacco, generated wealth, the benefits primarily flowed back to Spain, leaving the local population with limited economic and political power. The late 19th century brought a dramatic shift in Puerto Rico's trajectory. The Spanish-American War in 1898 resulted in Spain ceding the island to the United States, ushering in a new era of colonial influence. Initially governed by the U.S. military, Puerto Rico's political structure evolved through acts like the Foraker Act of 1900 and the Jones Act of 1917. While the Jones Act granted U.S. citizenship to Puerto Ricans, it also maintained significant U.S. control over the island's affairs, a duality that continues to define its political status. The 20th century witnessed significant economic transformations. Operation Bootstrap, launched in the mid-1900s, aimed to modernize the island's economy by attracting U.S. investment and fostering industrial development. This initiative shifted the economic focus from agriculture to manufacturing, particularly in the pharmaceutical sector, further integrating Puerto Rico into the U.S. economic sphere. However, this dependence also created vulnerabilities, as evidenced by later economic challenges, including a major debt crisis and the devastating impact of Hurricane Maria in 2017. Perhaps the most enduring theme in Puerto Rico's modern history is the ongoing debate surrounding its political status. The options statehood, independence, or maintaining the current Commonwealth status have been at the center of political discourse for decades. Referendums have been held, but a clear consensus has remained elusive. This unresolved status profoundly impacts every aspect of Puerto Rican life, from economic policy to cultural identity.